What's up, guys? This is Jeremiah with RippedTide Gaming. I know it's been a long time. I took a pretty decent break from filming. Definitely haven't taken a break from gaming. In fact, what I'm going to feature today is I'm going to go ahead and play through Mass Effect Legendary Edition 1, 2, and 3. And truth be told, I've actually played through probably 2 or 3 times since this has come out with my Shepard, a couple of different backstory options, a couple of different love interests, but with the whole idea of just kind of playing through different ways. And I've taken a break from that. I've played some other games, but I really want to go through for the channel, upload kind of my version of my Commander Shepard and the Mass Effect, because this really is, as far as kind of a story and a lore, one of my favorite sci-fi, I guess, franchises. I even went through and replayed through Mass Effect Andromeda. Not a fan of that game still. Combat's okay. I actually prefer, out of the 4 games, Mass Effect 3's combat collectively, and the graphics and the look and everything of that. And the last thing I'll say about this before diving in again is I'm gonna play this. I always play through as Paragon Shepard with hints of Renegade, but mostly Paragon. What my intent is this time is to still be Paragon with my people, with my crew. But then any other instance where I get to be Renegade, I'm going to go ahead and be Renegade Shep in that respect, and just kind of see how different it's going to be. Probably going to be focus on Liara on this one as well. I think from a writing standpoint, not that there is a canon love interest, but I think from just how the developers did, especially 1 and 3, it's almost like Liara is the canon love interest, if you will. So I'll go ahead and play through it with that way. Maybe in 2 we'll experiment with somebody else. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Again, I've played through this. I played through Mass Effect 2 and 3 when they first came out. I was always a PlayStation guy, so I didn't have Mass Effect 1 until a lot later. But I played through them a lot, and I've played through this since Legendary Edition came out in the spring, probably 2 or 3 times. But I love this series, so I'm probably going to experience and learn some new things throughout this as well. So please let me know if you guys appreciate me coming back. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, please comment, please let me know what you'd like to see out of the channel moving forward. I'm really just going to use it, at least for now, until I get some interest, as just kind of something fun to do, to get back into editing and enjoying these games and seeing how other people feel about these games as well. And probably as I play through here, I'll let you guys know what I'm expecting out of the next Mass Effect game, whether it's Mass Effect 4, or if they call it Mass Effect 5, or if they call it Mass Effect Continues, or whatever the title. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to jump cut through this a lot, just so you get kind of the highlights. Obviously going to film a lot of content, but just give you guys the meat and potatoes of what's going on in the story and the gameplay. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start Mass Effect 1. And I'm actually going to continue one of my previous playthroughs that way, or I guess start a new game from that, so I can continue with those upgrades and whatnot. So let's go ahead and dive in here. I love the music. I love the atmosphere of these games. I love the storytelling. I really think that this, as a whole, is probably the most well-constructed franchise, even if, especially 3, was heavily damaged and contained, or I guess constrained because of EA, because of the time. I guess they had like 14 months to do it, or something crazy to write, make the game and everything like that. So it's just nuts. One last thing I wanted to mention is the rumor is that EA is letting BioWare use the Unreal Engine 5 for the next Mass Effect game, so they won't be ham-fisted into the Frostbite engine again like they were with it Mass Effect Andromeda. So I do have a lot of high hopes. Hopefully they can take their time, and fingers crossed, I really hope they bring back Shepard somehow, some way. As we play through, I'll talk about some of my ideas on how they can do that. I know some people are ready to move on, but you know, I think one of the things that makes this the original trilogy, these 3 original games, so great is not only the fact of my Commander Shepard, but my crew. You know, the relationships with Garrus, with Liara, with Tali, even the crew like Miranda and Jack and everybody from Mass Effect 2. So I really hope that we're able to continue with that. So with that, let's go ahead and start the new career.
Well, what about Shepard? He's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of his life.
Military service runs in the family. Both his parents were in the Navy.
He proved himself during the Blitz. Held off enemy forces on the ground until reinforcements arrived.
He's the only reason Elysium is still standing.
We can't question his courage.
Humanity needs a hero. And Shepard's the best we've got.
I'll make the call.
You probably see my guys on the couch behind me. I know Makwembe went that way. Kanji's over here. So they'll probably be up to some hijinks behind me throughout this episode. And it sounds like Nikanji's going to be playing with his squeaker, so I might have to mute
The Arcturus Prime
throughout.
relays in range. Initiating a transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot, acquiring approach vector.
And this intro is
All
awesome.
stations secure for transit.
Can you believe this game originally came out in 2007? Just how well done it was. Yeah.
Board is green. Approach run has begun.
And I know that they said when they redid this that you would have kind of like one character creator for all 3 games. That wasn't exactly how they did this. I still think that the character creator in Mass Effect 1 is okay. Mass Effect 2 gets better, but Mass Effect 3 definitely still has the best. So as we go, my Shepard will change a little bit in the face.
Thrusters.
Mass Effect 3, I'm able to get the character look,
Check.
I would say pretty close
Sync engaged.
to
All
a
systems online. Drift.
animated version of me, if you will. So we'll see.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Ha.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
Shut up,
Remember to
Caden.
zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board.
Wait till I become
Call
Spectre.
me paranoid.
Joker, come on, bro.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
That's right.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems
Old
engaged.
Captain Anderson.
Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander
Whoops.
Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
Alright, let's...
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
Okay, Caden.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
Alright, bro.
I'm telling you, I just saw him. He marched by like he was on a mission.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
What's up, Presley?
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
I'm on my way to give him a status update right now.
With all due respect, sir, maybe he'll finally tell you what we're really doing out here.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Thank you.
I grew up on Eden Prime.
Where's Dr. Chakwas? Oh, right here.
There's something. What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope
I
you're
don't think he's
kidding,
going to be staying on it very
Your
long at
real
all.
action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool, even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire
on a
enemy
ship like
platoon
that,
all by himself.
just talking to one person.
I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
Hey man, you'll do fine,
Just treat
Jenkins.
this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself in the Blitz.
Till the robots kill him.
Everybody knows
Whoops,
you.
spoiler.
This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid.
Poor
Don't worry,
Jenkins.
sir. I'm not going to screw this up.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost.
Any cost.
Don't forget that part.
That's right.
Spectres operate above the law.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're a war hero, right? Held off an entire enemy fleet during the Blitz single-handed? That's the kind of talent the Spectres are looking for.
This is all just wild speculation. The Spectres aren't interested in recruiting humans, no matter how capable.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander.
Yeah, Jenkins.
They've
Tell me
been real
about it.
careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Alright guys, let's make this happen.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish,
Oh.
too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need...
It's all about politics.
They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time.
A little passive-aggressive there, Commander
Humanity
Shepard.
wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
You held off an enemy assault during the Blitz single-handed. You showed not only courage, but also incredible skill. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
That's right.
Not all
Good
Turians
question.
present humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
That's right.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of
Unfortunately,
the
it's
ground
the only
team.
mission together.
Secure
Nihilus.
the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't
Right.
the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
Watch out, Ashley.
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't They came out of nowhere! We need...
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5.
The very first Reaper
Status
they
report.
see.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
We are approaching drop point 2.
Ship perimeter secure.
Oh yeah, I forgot about all these little things. So I shoot these, and I don't know if you're supposed to or not. So I forget if I was reading something or watching something, and those were like just, I guess, animals on this planet, but you know, whatever. So, like I was saying earlier, this is the game that I played the least amount of time. And, yeah, okay. But I do enjoy, like, there's a few things that this game does that I really appreciate that the other games didn't. Like, just being able to talk to your people as we're through here. I love that. I don't understand, like, why they took that away. I like the fact that it's, you know, it's obviously more RPG than the other two games, but I like the just being able to customize the armor and the different things like that. But there are things that, like I said, that I think Mass Effect 3 does a good balance of RPG and action RPG. See a little snarl he made there. Watch out, Jenkins. No! Don't do it. Jenkins, no! Oh yeah, I definitely prefer the combat in Mass Effects 2 and 3. Aw, poor Jenkins.
Ripped right through his shields. We're out of chance.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Yeah, Caden.
Aye, aye, sir. Prime.
Oh, I prefer the fact that these don't have thermo clips. That might be a hot take. Oh.
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you
let's
at the
be
dig
safe.
site.
But I definitely prefer the. I always do a Vanguard build. I prefer the abilities in 2 and 3. And like 3 again, I always get what is it called? Flare as my like special ability. That way I can do pull or lift. I can do flare like as a combo, and then I always do the charge. I think that is like the coolest ability in all the games. Alright. What's up, Ashley?
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
Yep, you okay?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, sir. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
That's right.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school.
Everybody's remember everything from history class.
Non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site.
Caden, where's your gun?
I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this
Still,
is the biggest
a
scientific
few
discovery
glitches, you know,
of the
kind of
century.
came over.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago.
I love
from
how
the
we're
main colony
interrogating
to
Ashley.
Seemed like
But I
we
get
were
it,
in
it's
control
exposition for
until the
the
Geth hit us.
player.
Never knew they were coming.
You know, especially for the time this game was made, that was, you know, much more common
Have you seen
thing.
a Turian Spectre
especially in
around here?
RPGs.
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Alright, let's do this.
Move out.
Beacon's at the far end of this trench.
Man, what a bad way to go, dude. Oh, the fact that you can't do squad commands in Mass Effect Andromeda, everybody hated that. That was stupid. So dumb.
Impaling victims instead of just shooting them.
That's right.
There must be some reason behind it.
Classic psychological warfare. They're using...
This is the dig site.
Mm-hmm.
The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
Where'd you put it?
Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Ominous sound.
Poised for an ambush. Keep your guard
Watch
up.
out for the husks. Bad way to go, dude.
Oh god, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
I love how they run in this game, though. I forgot all about that.
Humans. Thank the Maker.
Hurry, close the door before they come back.
How did you end up in this shed?
We hid here during the attack. They must have come here for the beacon. Luckily, it wasn't here. It was moved to the spaceport earlier this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind and back up the
Manuel.
camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
He's talking about
That's
Saren.
impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Say goodnight, Manuel.
You cannot silence the truth. My voice must be heard.
Oh my God! What did you do?
That might have been a little extreme, Commander.
You can't just go around whacking people in the head.
It was only a matter of time until he did something crazy and dangerous.
I suppose you're right.
Okay, Renegade Shep's pretty fun. Alright, that's all I got, man.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
Good luck, Commander.
That's a bit extreme, Commander.
It used to be beautiful here. Somebody's gonna pay for this.
I agree. I think I'll try and make these clips, a little bit through editing as well as just filming, just more bite-sized than I had previously. Just kind of give you, I guess, think of these as like the Shepard Chronicles of my my playthrough. So I think this will be fun and quick, and you guys will get to enjoy me playing through one of my favorite game series.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
Yeah, Saren.
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
And nobody noticed all the the cybernetics that are already in him and his eyes. Like, we know that. Look at the cybernetics in the back of his head. Nobody noticed this. How dare you, Saren? You evil, evil man who's already indoctrinated.
What is that? Off in the distance.
That is a Reaper. Man. This still is beautiful. I mean, for being so old, I know that they, up-revved the graphics, but that's just gorgeous.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
I like the way you hid behind those crates during the fight. It really helped us out. Thanks a lot.
Me? But I'm just a dock worker. I don't even have a weapon. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
What the hell are you talking about?
There were 2 Turians here. Your friend and another one he called Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
Where'd Saren go after he killed Nihilus?
He jumped on the cargo train and headed over to the other platform. Probably going after the beacon. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived?
That's right.
Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
What a lazy bum.
You survived because you're lazy?
You ditch work. Then you cower back here and do nothing while the Geth butcher everyone else.
I don't even have a gun. What was I supposed to do? Run out there and die? I couldn't save them. Nobody could. It was horrible.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Oh. Where's this other guy? I can see him down in my... he's right there. Oh, why am I stuck? There we go. There he is. What if I do... How he runs is hilarious.
Set the
Like your little
charges
hat,
and destroy
Sarah.
the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Turn these off, buddy.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Don't mind me. I'll just turn off the charges while you guys fight. if you can. What the heck's going on, bro? Can't shoot all of a sudden. Okay, throw's my new favorite. Again, I forgot all about it. There we go. I don't know why, but this one in particular, Mass Effect 1, it takes me a while to get used to the controls and just the gameplay, and then once I get into it, usually towards the end of the game, it becomes much better. Let's investigate this beacon and become Super Shepard.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
That's my special blood. Watch out, Ashley! Let me save you. Get out of the way, Caden. Be safe, Ashley.
Shepard! No, don't touch it! Too dangerous!
Boom! Don't worry, guys. I'm fine. It just looks like I'm dead. Take me back to the Normandy, please. Evil Reaper. Old Saren and Matriarch Benezia.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime.
It's interesting that no other Asari looks like her at all. Like, they all have similar facial features, and obviously the RL looks different, but they all have relatively the same facial structure, and Benezia's is very much more human-like than the rest of the Asari, which is odd. She's like, yeah.
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
Don't worry, guys, I'm fine. Just a bit of a coma. Won't be the last coma Shepard has.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there at the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off.
Right.
Unfortunately, we'll never get a chance to find out.
It's Shepard blood.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Yeah.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you.
Okay.
In private.
Let's go.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there.
That's right.
That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's
he though?
Geth, it means he's gone rogue.
He obviously took shortcuts to be with
Spectre,
the Reapers.
Saren's
so
dangerous, and he hates humans.
He didn't come to Eden Prime because he hates humans.
You're right. Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how.
The Reapers.
I don't know why. But it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell him? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what...
Sarcastic Shep is the best.
Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy.
We will.
He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Yes, sir.
Commander. I'm glad you're okay, Commander.
Thank you.
The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot from you. I've never met anyone who was awarded the Star of Terra.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Got it, dog. Let's go talk to Joker.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
And this little clip right here, dude, is one of the best. The first time you see the Citadel, it's so cool. Again, the music for each game is fantastic. I still think the music for Mass Effect 3 is the best, but this little music right here is awesome. Look at that.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
So cool. In some ways, I really wish that the Citadel and all this stuff was real. You could just visit it. That'd be so cool.
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre.
Oh, Udina.
You don't get to make demands of a
politicking
Citadel Security
politician.
is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the
He's the
CSEC
worst.
findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
100%.
Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there.
Yeah.
He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Yep.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time.
Garrus, best bro.
Council, don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Who were you just talking to?
That was Executor Palin, head of Citadel Security, my boss. He'll be presenting my findings on Saren to the Council.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
Don't worry, we'll take him down.
Commander. Good luck, Shepard. Maybe
Whatever,
they'll listen
kid.
to you.
Thanks, bro. Captain Anderson.
The hearing's already
So you
started.
used to call
Come
him
on.
Admiral at this point.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security
Renegade Shep
turned up
is
no
about to
evidence
come
to
out.
support your charge of treason.
And
I've literally
sought
never
to
played
kill
these
Nihilus
parts
in
with
cold
any sort of
blood.
Renegade,
We've read
so
the
this
Eden Prime
will be cool.
reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations.
Look at his
I was a
eyes,
fellow
people.
Spectre and a friend.
Because
That
robotics
just
and
like you catch 'em off
cybernetics.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
You're the one who destroyed the beacon. Then you tried to cover it up.
Shift the blame to cover your own failures. Just like Captain Anderson. He's taught you well. But what can you expect from a human?
You can expect me to kill you the next time we meet.
Your species needs to learn its place.
Ah, Renegade Shep for the win.
You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth.
Open your eyes.
Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have...
Sort of.
Every
it's actually at the bidding of the
Even Earth isn't
Reapers,
safe.
which will take out everybody, any advanced civilization.
We need to deal with Saren ourselves.
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator?
Yeah.
I saw him arguing with the executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Whatever, Udina.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars, it causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions. But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated.
He's
the
just a
Council's
blowhard.
always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attica.
Using us as
but when we run into trouble,
guinea pigs,
they don't want to help us
right?
out. Everyone knows it's
Us
only
being
a matter
humans,
of time
obviously.
until we get a seat on the Council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Who cares if we get a seat on the Council? What's the big deal?
If the Council passes a ruling on an interstellar matter, We have to follow it. We don't have the fleets or political allies to defy them. Once we get a seat on the council, we'll be able to influence those rulings. Protect our own interests. No more jumping through hoops whenever we want something. Take this mess we're in now. If humanity had a seat on the council, we'd just send the Citadel fleet out to take care of Saren and his Geth. Problem solved.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use.
So 20 years prior to this would have been like shortly after the first contact war.
I guess enough was enough.
The guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers.
Right.
Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes.
Indeed.
But it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
Just getting this exposition out just in case you know,
and the Shadow Broker just
you guys haven't seen this game before or played this game before. They give us as much information as possible.
Doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
Tell me about Barlavon.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius, doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, Spectres. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
I should go.
Good luck.
I should go. The very first one of the game.
If you need anything else.
All right, team. With that, I'm going to go ahead and call this the end of the episode. So this is Mass Effect Legendary Edition, Mass Effect 1, Episode 1 for RippedTide Gaming. Please, guys, if you haven't done so already, leave a like. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys are thinking. If you guys love this game series as much as I do, any thoughts? If you've played this, as Renegade before, any recommendations or tips and tricks? I know I've played through a lot, but there's so much to these games that I might miss something. So please let me know if there are some things upcoming to keep an eye on. With that, please have a great night, and God bless you all.